This demonstration, we're going to go over some simple email forms. There's actually kind of three levels of email forms that we provide in the content management system. This is the most basic one. This is the one that you would be able to administer easily. There are some more advanced forms. There's kind of one level above this, which would be advanced forms that have things such as events that fire off depending on user selections and things of that nature. Just more advanced functionality. These are things that we would have to set up for you. There's also secure forms, which is for actual secure data, and that is not going to be sent through email. Email is not a format that allows for secure transmission of data. Therefore, what we do is submit the secure info to a database, and you would be given privileges to log in to look at those items in a database, and we're going to show that in a different demonstration. In this particular one, it's pretty simple to create these forms. I actually have a simple form already created that asks for a name, phone, and email address. Then you can see there's a send button. Um, uh, in this case, if you wanted to change any of the items on the form, you can see there's a pencil icon next to them. So if you have existing items that you wanted to change, you can just click on the pencil icon. So if I wanted to change phone, I'm just going to click on that. And you can see that the label on here is phone. And if I want to change that to phone number, I can easily do that. You can also, there's some other options on here. You can make it a required field if you would like to, so that phone number is required by the user, or else the submission won't go through. You also have some options at the bottom here that allow you to move it up or down based on the position that it's at right now. So I just made this required and changed the name of it to phone number instead of phone. So if I click on update, those changes should go through. And you can see that it has a red arrow next to it that is telling you that it's a required item. And right above the send button, there's a required icon now that shows you that phone number is required. You can see email address is under phone number. Just to show you that functionality I mentioned before. If I want an email address to go above phone number, I can just click on this pencil icon again, and then choose move up, and it will move it up. So now email address is above phone number. To add new items on here, you can just click on the add form item, and you have a list of different types of things that you can add. There's specifically things for radio buttons, email address, website, date, file upload if you want to do that. We're just going to go ahead and do a single line text box, and we're going to ask what city they live in. So I'm just going to type in city on the label. We're not going to make this one required, so I'm not going to check this box, and I'm just going to click on update. You can see by default it's going to put it at the bottom, the bottom of the screen, and you can move it up and down depending on how you want to do that. That's kind of the way that you're going to add new items and things of that nature. If you to change the settings for this, we're going to click on this settings button, and that'll go through how you would actually who this information gets submitted to, things of that nature. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on that settings button. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. You can see that there's different submission modes. You can have the submission sent by email, which is the way this currently is doing. You can also save it to a database as well. So you can actually have two forms of how the data is being saved. You choose the email address that you want to send it to. You can actually have it submit to multiple email addresses. You just put a semicolon and then put in another email address after that as well. So that's how you do multiple email addresses. You can choose the email format. By default, it's going to be text-based email. If you want it to be HTML email and have the functionalities that entails, you just choose HTML as the email format. The sender, you can have the sender as either the email address of the person that sent it, or if you ask for that specifically, or you can just have it come from the portal administrator. It's really up to you how you want that. Redirect URL, that's if you want the page to redirect after someone hits submit to like a thank you page or something of that nature. By default, it's just going to pop up a text message that says your submission was accepted. There's other things that you can do on here as well. You can change the form appearance. You can change the way the required field marker is. Earlier I showed you that red arrow. If you want it to be an asterisk instead, you can just choose this asterisk button. The submit button, you saw that it was a send button. You can also just have it as a text link that just says send. And here's the validation summary. If you wanted something to pop up afterwards that says your submission has been accepted or something like that, you can just choose this message box alert as well. There's other options as well. I'm not going to go through all of them. You also have the ability to include CAPTCHA. What that'll do is ask for a code. You've seen it before on things that you've submitted before on the web. It asks for kind of a 5-digit code. It's to prevent you from getting spammed on the actual form itself. So make sure that you only have human people trying to submit these email forms. So those are just some of the options. There's a variety of other options as well, but I'm not going to go into all of them. So I'm just going to click on cancel on here. Actually, I'm going to click on update so you can see the difference in the asterisk. You can see that instead of that red arrow, now you just have an asterisk on there. So that'll do it for our email forms demonstration. Thank you.